has finally happened. I am really excited, especially since it's been like 3 days sitting over here and not being able to open it, just looking at it like, I will get to you eventually. Okay, my life has been busy the last few months. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, I think I wiped my lipstick everywhere. Anyways, so I'm really excited to kind of like start this journey. I have been seeing so many of these everywhere, and I have been wanting, like, I genuinely love creating content, and I've always like kind of like studied at how to get better. There has been a point, and you can go back on my channel and everything, and you can actually view that for yourself, but there had been a point that I kind of got to creativity and kind of started seeing that it was making money, and being that, I'm gonna get on a life journey, and I'm just happy to have this with me. But yeah, being that there was just, I'm like, okay, anyways, being that there was just so much going on with stress and money and financial stuff, whatever, yeah, I had gotten on a path of not being in love with everything that I created. Like, there were definitely times and things and all that would like hype me up and like spike back my energy for content, but like in general, I had gotten like just in the flow of like making content, and then seeing that there was money behind it, and then trying to keep it like going as fast as I could. And I will say, like, a lot of the clothes, like, I love getting clothes. I love helping my family and my friends out and gifting them stuff and everything, but a lot of the clothes had actually gotten me stunted and creating content that I actually really love, to the point where we needed the money, and finances had just gotten so tight, as they have been with everyone. So it's not just an us thing, but for me, I took it so personal. I've like, so many things have gone on in me and my husband's relationship that gotten super on the verge of almost divorce and all that. So anyways, this, I'm hoping, will be my new buddy for getting back into the love of creating content in general, because here at YouTube, where I'm going to upload this, this is where I talk, make relationships with you guys, and I just like one-on-one, like started like, you know, finally feeling like I was able to be myself and talk about things and share things. And so I just miss that aspect of, like, when I started my channel, I was super depressed, not even sure why. I've like touched and goed on some of this, but I didn't know what postpartum depression was after I had my daughter, and so that's kind of like tied to some of my YouTube is with the depression and all that. I had no place to go. I didn't know what was going on with myself, so I kind of just sat down and like started talking and seeing other people doing it, but like, I was just like, I want somewhere that I can vent, that I can talk, that I can open up, express who I am, and share it with some of you guys who are going down the same journey, or the kind of the similar paths and everything. And I have learned that Jehovah's Witnesses are not as crazy as what people have portrayed them as, because I have actually just studied in general of like learning who God is, and that he has a name, and that is Jehovah, and a lot of other religions actually use his name, but a lot of other people don't really read into the Bible. And so the fact that I like actually got down a path of studying with the Jehovah's Witnesses, because they're reading from the Bible and we're trying our best to follow what Jesus wanted us to follow. So that has been like the biggest highlight and refresher, and being able to be happy again. And that's like one of my biggest passions, is like talking about Jesus, talking about Jehovah, and you can see through my smiles and everything. But like, so that's also what I want to add and incorporate into like my journey and my page. And for the longest time, like, me trying to learn what all the emotions I have been, you know, dealing with, and then going, this one eyebrow is just like bugging the stew out of me anyways, but just being who I am and just like opening up and everything. So right now I'm just like, because I'm like, I'm in a path where I'm like, it's not me. I don't have to be so hard on myself. I was thinking like a lot of things that had happened and come up within like the past like 4 possibly 4.5 years now, whatever, I thought like it was all me. I felt that like God did not need me, did not want me, did not really like care too much. Not that I like wasn't blessed by the things or whatever, because I kept thanking him over and over for all that. But I just felt like so closed off. So in the past 4 years, you can see my content from in the beginning when I started and then to now, which I'm hoping from here on in, everything will definitely be more flowy and more natural and more happy and more peppy, and not having to like try to pull that back out of myself to like try to give to you guys. It's just my own personal thoughts I thought were my thoughts whenever they were like just the tidbits of like Satan twisting all of everything and me just taking it so hard on me and personalizing it. And anyways, it's been a blessing to be able to actually study and know what the truth says and follow the word and really just let it off when he says when you follow his ways you are set free. It really just doesn't mean that you're just set free, like, you know, it's an opening for all of that stress and everything just to get off you. And a lot of my stress I would carry here. I still do have, like, if I eat something, because I don't have a gallbladder, and so I have PCOS and a bunch of other stuff, but if I eat something or whatever, like, you'll see, like, I can get inflamed in here. And right now the reason I have red right there is because I have like 5 different ring lights going on, 4 or 5, something like that going on. Just make sure that y'all can see me really good because today is a rainy day. But yeah, it's just I used to carry a lot of the stress and inflammation all like right here, and so it really looks better because of just letting things go and knowing that Jehovah will take care of them. So in the mix of showing you guys this and unboxing and all that, I still want to keep my page like just happy and flowy and just making it a community where we can all talk and share stuff and everything. And I used to do live videos back in the days, and I kind of do like doing those, but I don't have time as much, whatever. Those are like my silly, crazy, that's what I miss, being able to sit down and then just do this. So let me find something to open this up with. Okay. This little nail clipper. But yeah, so I do want to also like get into like how you edit your videos and stuff like that, but I have another page that I'll probably incorporate that for because I like all the photography and the editing, and that I like get real big joy of doing that too. So but I don't want to bog down this page, being that this one I still want to keep all my like love and the makeup and the fashion and the just chatting and all that, like whenever I get down to like being more serious and more business-like. And that's another thing, I like thought everything had to be so businessy that I was like, it has to be professional. So this is the battery handle. And then we have, but yeah, I was so hard on myself. Like everything for me had to be professional and had to be right, and all just in the name of like wanting the best. Oh my god, look at it. But like all in the name of like wanting the best toward, like I didn't want to say anything like bad and get out of line. I didn't want things to go. I think that's all it has in here too. Like I think you'll get like a few other things in here, but it comes with the battery handle. This is also at Costco for $4.99. But then mini tripod, you get the wrist cable or the wrist strap, then you get the SD card, and then they give you a charger in here. It says Type C cable. And then you also get the protective cover as well. So I'll just show that for a minute in case you are wanting this. But I will have another page open so that way we can like discuss further all about it. But yeah.